So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. DiMarco gets across and deals with it. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Rummenigge. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. De Jong. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Great position here. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Thuan-sony. And it's Hullet. Thuan-sony spots it and intercepts. Olise. Rummenigge. There's the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And again! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Olise is offering a wry smile there.
Vietnam with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Very nicely done. Can he put it away? And he's done it!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Hullet. DiMarco. No, he's not getting past him there. Mbappe! Mbappe! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. Vietnam really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Osimhen, and the shot! It's there! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Vietnam grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach...
And the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? That was superb goalkeeping.
Olise actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Olise has a look and plays it forward. Hernes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. De Jong. De Jong. Real chance! He has done it! And they're back in front! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Vietnam take the lead. Vietnam are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Oh, can he get onto this? Olise. He's had a hit! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Hernes. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Hernandez. Now Saliba. Koundé. Rummenigge. This is De Jong. Rummenigge. And the finish! It's anyone's ball now. That is lovely. Thuan-sony deals with that comfortably.
3 minutes at a time.
That's good vision. Oh, no joy this time. Saliba gets across to intercept that. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Osimhen. Whatever he had. And the half-time whistle goes. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And the second half gets underway.
Vietnam really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. The pass has gone astray. Saliba is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Mbappe. Hernes. Colwell cuts out the pass. Hernes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rummenigge. Osimhen. Traoré. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Valverde. He rises! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Quite a thrill. Decent hit! He scores! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Vietnam go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Strokes it back.
The attendance for this match was 72,306.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Great chance! That comes as a mighty relief.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Dembele.
Rafael Leao. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter...
And Hullet! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Punched away. Lovely bit of skill. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Alexander-Arnold looking to play it into the box. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Thuan-sony. Rafael Leao. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely aimed pass. And here's Osimhen. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, nice touch. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vietnam have their second corner now. Turns and goes back. Dembele! Oh, good effort. He got plenty on that.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Substitution on the field. Number 32.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Number 10, Chouameni. Number 23, Federico Valverde. Number 14,
Bellingham.
Osimhen. Coming on the field, number 5, João
Vietnam
Cancelo.
really might just
Number
end up
16,
kicking themselves after that.
Rodri.
That could well have been it.
Bellingham.
Oh, good ball, and this looks promising.
Morata.
Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Passing nice and neat. Oh, shooting chance! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. Luis Suarez hits one! And the lead stays intact, just.
It looked like he got a bit anxious there when the pressure was on.
Bellingham.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
And it's Salah.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Courtois catches it safely.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that is expertly dealt with.
6 added minutes has been
Alexander-Arnold. Gullit looks to get on the end of this. Rafael Leao. And he's taking no chances there. Chouameni. And he's quick to snatch it back. Chouameni. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is as far as it goes. Vietnam have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. He's got Saul! They've scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Could move up a gear here. McAllister, Robertson. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Robertson. There will be a throw-in. Aimed beyond the defence. Vietnam leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Tonali driving forward. Hernes.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And here's Hullet. Well read, and the danger is averted. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe, and it's Cancelo. Robertson. And here's Hullet. And reclaimed it in a trice. Has a goal! He's got a goal! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Hullet. McAllister. He's played him through. And that is a little undercooked. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Saliba. McAllister. Now Tonali. Now that looks a decent ball, and he welcomes it in. There's no flag. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Robertson is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Played into space out wide. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Valverde. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And here's Osimhen. João Cancelo. Osimhen. Vietnam looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Osimhen. Mbappe. Osimhen. Very nicely done. Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Tonali.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And it's Cancelo. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rudiger. Hernes. There's the hit! Sticks it away! Offside.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. McAllister, well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's half-time here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Vietnam in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Some resolute defending there. Osimhen looking to add to his goal. Hernes. Can he put it away? It's in! The second half sparked straight into life.
João Cancelo very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Vietnam get themselves back into contention.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Hullet.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Tonali. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tonali really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Shot could be on. McAllister.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
The attendance for this match was 70,000.
Rafael Leao. Harness! And he's heaved it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe.
And it's Cancelo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Number 8.
Vietnam are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now. Just eases him off the ball. Son Heung-min. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Mosquera gets a foot in here. Vietnam can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ah, it's a sweet ball, that. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Thuan-sony has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
A couple of changes then in quick succession.
Number 10, Thuan-sony. Number 23.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. That's a shade optimistic.
Number 32,
Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. João Cancelo has created one goal already. Hullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Lovely bit of skill. Rudiger tries to clear.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
DiMarco makes the interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Interesting ball. Hullet. Bellingham in acres of space out wide.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that has been clubbed away. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. And he's there to clear it. And it's Luis Suarez.
Vietnam have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Araujo gets it clear. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vietnam, moments now away from seeing this one out. Bellingham powering forward here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bellingham. Luis Suarez. And the shot! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Substitutions taking place.
Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite.
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Security staff for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitution in progress.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Vietnam pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Now it's Luis Suarez. Saliba does well to get it back. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Bellingham. Rodri. No way through, so back it comes. Rafael Leao, a player who needs no introduction. And he's had it nicked away. DiMarco. He has found the way through. Rafael Leao. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Son Heung-min. Bellingham. Hullet. And here's Hullet. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, that has not gone well. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Rafael Leao. Rodri. And it's Morata. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafael Leao. Extra time reaches half-time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Hullet. Number 5.
And we're off for the final time. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Bellingham running with the ball. Now the finish! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Hullet. Oh, super find. Oh, that's a little loose. Well, that's a good run down the left. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal...
Big chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
It's Luis Suarez! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Desperate defending required here. Bale getting this one clear. Spread neatly. And the shot!
There will be one
Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Robertson just loves to go forward whenever he can. And that's put paid to a promising move.
In Uli Hoeneß, Peter, I think we have one of Germany's greatest enigmas.
And the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Robertson, and that's really well manoeuvred. He's got to be it. Great hit! And that is wildly off target.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. Osimhen, and the shot's on. And the shot! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Great chance! Just off target.
Tonali probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen. Can he put it away? And he's there to belt it away. Robertson, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Vietnam trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it
with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Lobbed in behind. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pull it. And here's the chance to counter. Gets his pass away. Osimhen. Engages and forces him off the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Osimhen. Oh, this looks sharp. Osimhen. Now it's Valverde. And it's Cancelo. Valverde. Valverde showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Osimhen. And he's had a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Saliba gets rid without sophistication. Looking for options for movement.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Robertson. That's a good run down the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's got all. Sticks it away. And the comeback is complete. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
So we have a... There's the shot! Danger averted for now. Saliba.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Hullet. And here's Osimhen. Now that's well seen too. Tonali. Now it's Osimhen. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Robertson. Hullet.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Saliba. Robertson. Tonali. Now it's Osimhen. He's played him through. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then. Robertson. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robertson. Decent progress down the left. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Rafael Leao, a player who needs no introduction. This might spell danger.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Bellingham, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Saliba gets across to intercept that. Valverde. And here's Osimhen.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Bellingham, and Hullet! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Saliba attempts a clearance. He's having a go! Magnificent! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
Vietnam can now introduce the first of their substitutes. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intention.
He's got the shot away! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Shapes to shoot! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Vietnam get themselves into the lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And it's Cancelo. Valverde. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Hullet. Rice. Rafael Leao. Vietnam, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
He's in space and looking for options. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. And it's hoisted clear. And it's Cancelo. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rafael Leao has given away a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number
Vietnam
23,
making consecutive changes here. This looks very much like a shoring up of the rear guard.
Look, only time will tell now if this is the right decision, but at least the manager hasn't dawdled. You know, he's reacted quickly, and it needed that.
Bellingham. Number 2, Alexander-Arnold. Number 32, Camargo.
Robertson looking to add to his goal. Hullet. Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And here's Hullet. Rafael Leao. Real chance! Hullet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Saliba is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Morata, he's had a shot! No mistake! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
This is quite a battle.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time.
Rodri. And here's Son Heung-min. Great work on the overlap. There's the header.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And here's Son Heung-min.
Yeah, that's top defending in preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He rises! No, not the best of headers. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Son Heung-min. Gives it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
It's out for a goal kick. Van Dijk. Morata is herring after that one. That has been cut short. That's a lovely, neat pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Araujo gets good distance on it. Robertson. Rafael Leao. Now it's Rafael Leao. And the finish! Rafael Leao! That is wonderful! Late in the day, this could well be it!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Vietnam take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
And there goes the final whistle. Vietnam can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Vietnam lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place.
Harness!
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think he's very good with his back to goal. He has a lovely first touch, and at the same time he's got the pace to run behind defensive lines, and it's very difficult to see any weaknesses in his game. The complete package.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Rodri, Alexander-Arnold, and the pass is intercepted. Ball is over the line. Alexander-Arnold. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's got the shot away! Goal!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Vietnam finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Osimhen. He won't be happy with that one. Mosquera. Quarter of an hour played. And the finish! He's trying his best to keep it in play here. That's tidy. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Vietnam are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Back into the middle. Robertson. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Robertson. Great position here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
Well, it's quite simple. They have the best man for the job on it.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Swept in.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Robertson goes on a charge down the left. Half an hour played now. He has found the way through. Played in by Robertson. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. That's been cut out, well played. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tonali. Osimhen! Osimhen! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Alexander-Arnold. Saliba gets a foot in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Osimhen, looking for the run. It's a goal kick. Hernes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, well timed.
3 minutes at a time.
Out of play for a goal kick. No, that's been intercepted. Mosquera with the clearance. Colwill. Robertson. And we hit half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Vietnam head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. Vietnam get the ball rolling for the second period. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Mbappe might just make this. Mosquera spots it and intercepts. And it's Hullet. And here's Mbappe. The ball has bounced loose now. Hullet. João Cancelo, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Robertson. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Osimhen. Mbappe.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well read, nice interception. And the counter is on. Rodri. Now it's Hullet. Vietnam are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And he can clear it away.
Vietnam making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Cleared away. And that's put paid to a promising move.
The attendance for this match was 72,300.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He rises! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Substitution on the field. Number 14,
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11, Mbappe. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field, number
Valverde.
13, Alvaro Morata. Number 8, thuan-sony.
Alexander-Arnold.
Number
Morata.
6,
Great work on the overlap.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, the manager's got a decision to make here, whether he's happy to stick or twist.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pull it. Bellingham. For Valverde.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Alexander-Arnold. It's a good run down the right. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Morata. Kamada. Rafael Leao. McAllister. Kamada. And here's Rafael Leao. Hullet. He's had a hit! Now that is commitment to the cause. Vietnam have their second corner now. It's a mighty effort! And it's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 26.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Alexander-Arnold.
Vietnam go into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Rafael Leao. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Vietnam surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Valverde. And it's Cancelo. Oh no, this does not... There's the hit! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Substitution on the field. Number
Vietnam
9,
have their third corner.
Coming on the field is number 19, Bale.
DiMarco goes short. Delivers with whip. Defending of the desperate variety. Bellingham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Araujo makes the interception. Bullet. Rafael Leao. Into the last 5 minutes. And he's there to retrieve it. And that was very necessary.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 3 minutes.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Brilliantly cut out. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Now he's off and running. That's that, the end. Vietnam pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Gullit was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Quality ball.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Strong running down that left flank. Mbappe. Gullit.
We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating.
He's gone for goal! Just a whisker away. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Gullit. It's anyone's ball now. Nicely aimed pass.
Vietnam would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Vietnam have themselves a chance from the spot. This to make it 1-0. And he's buried it. 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And that is out of play. Gullit. He is through here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And here's Gullit. And the shot! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, now that was a chance. What a chance.
Robertson. Alexander-Arnold gets across and deals with it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Robertson. And here's Gullit. Tonali. He's had a hit! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Tonali. Tonali proves just a little bit too strong. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Osimhen really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Osimhen. 30 minutes gone.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Well played and well cleared.
Osimhen. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Vietnam can certainly afford to see this.
Has a go! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Robertson tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Hullet. That's going to go a long way. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Bellingham. Alexander-Arnold. Osimhen. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Osimhen.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Well seen, Son. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Vietnam head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break.
Substitution in progress.
And we're underway again. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. And here's Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was...
Rafael Leao! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rafael Leao did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Looking tidy in possession here. Colwill, and they've switched it over to the other side. No, he's not getting past him there. Tonali, he's gone forward. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And here's Osimhen.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's gone for a throw-in. Tonali. Picked out brilliantly. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. Bellingham. And here's Hullet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, super find. Now it's Osimhen. It's a mighty effort! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Mbappe. Number 14, Osimhen.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Substitutions taking place.
Vietnam still have the cards to affect this game. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Hullet being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Not the most accurate pass. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Great hit! Now here's the delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Rafael Leao. And that could set him on his way. He's come in hard. Here comes the corner. So, third corner of the game. McAllister plays it short. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Alexander-Arnold. Number 26, Robertson. Coming on the field, number 16,
Bellingham.
Rodri. Number 5, João Cancelo.
Son Heung-min.
Number 32, Dimarco.
And it's Hullet. Rafael Leao. And they've got rid. Oh, he's been caught napping. And Hullet! Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Robertson. Hullet. Rafael Leao. Now it's Luis Suarez. Danger averted for now. Goes looking wide. Cross from Robertson. And he gets rid in a hurry.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Rafael Leao! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Four added minutes on the board. Vietnam clearly now in lead preservation mode. Mosquera. And he's gone looking for safety. João Cancelo. And time is up. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people. Hullet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start, that is what they all want. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. So we're up and running. Messi. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. It's Bale! Marvellous goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Gavi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bellingham. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Tries to get it clear. Mbappe. And Fermin. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. And it's Messi. Roberto Carlos hits one! And he hits the net! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Looking for the run. Shot could be on. Opts to play it back. Big chance! Gavi. Oh, good spread. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Xabi Alonso. Roberto Carlos. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. And here's Messi. Oh, it's a sweet ball. He's got the shot away! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. There is the lithe figure of Ed Milson.
Well, I think it's his athleticism that's helped him pioneer that style of playing out from the back, probably before the term even existed, Peter. He'll have a massive part to play in ensuring this team keeps its shape.
In what way?
Well, he'll effectively switch between centre-back and defensive midfielder, constantly sniffing out danger, but it's his ability to turn creator when he wins the ball back which makes him so key.
Yeah, he's got the lot, hasn't he?